Today is May 10th, 2022. It is a Tuesday. Yeah, it's Tuesday. And I don't feel that energized today, so I'm going to play some CSS Battle. And it's my first time playing CSS Battle. I mean, I've seen it online, but I'm actually a little excited because I just love the concept. But I don't think I'm going to be able to do it how they want with HTML because I'm trying to practice my SVG skills, so I'm going to do this with SVG. And I know it's not Christmas, but this looks easy, so that's what we're gonna do. Alright, so do we have to start with this? Wait, that is a div. Okay, great. Oh no, that's the thing. Okay. What in the world? Why do we have to start with that color? That's so weird. Can we start with this color instead? And then have it be... Oh my god, I'm gonna have to use embedded CSS. Ugh. Okay. So I'm gonna do... Oh, this is actually really nice because it's gonna be my first time using embedded CSS, I guess, for everything. So let me do padding 0. Overflow hidden. Alright, we're gonna do height of 100%. Why does this not work when I have... That doesn't make sense. Why doesn't that work when I do it never mind. Okay. So how do we get those white circles? So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a I'm actually going to give this a class, not a class, I'm going to give this an ID of containers so I know what everything is. So over here I'm going to go and do container. Then I'll do a div and I'll do an ID of snowman. And then over here I'll go and do snowman. Give it a border so I can see it, so I'll do 5 pixels black solid, and then I'm going to give it a height of 30 pixels. Well, there's nothing in it. So in here I think I'm going to start with the bottom, maybe the hat, I don't know. I'm going to do SVG tag. No way, really? SVGs are not allowed, but that's the whole thing I'm practicing. Will this still show up though? I don't care, I just want to practice. I'm gonna practice, I don't care. Hopefully it still shows up. Circle. So we'll do circle, and this is gonna be over here class circle, and I'm going to give it an ID of C3, actually. Circle bottom. Okay, and if I go down over here, did I write this right? Interesting. Why isn't it showing up? 5 pixels. Oh, because this stuff is supposed to be inside. Okay. So this goes in here. There we go. See? Now we see it. Okay. So the snowman, we already have that. So if I get rid of the height... Okay, so I want to give this a display of flex, justify content center, align items. Actually, no. I'm going to do this to the container because I want the container. Actually, honestly, I don't even know. Let me do this to the container. so that the box is in the middle, right? And then the box should have a certain height, so snowman have a certain height of maybe 270 pixels, and then a width of like 200 pixels, kind of. Okay, I think that's gonna work. Alright, and then the circle. So the circle, I gave it an ID of circle bottom, but I also just gave it a circle class. So the circle, I'm going to have it be, let's say, let me see. So S, we'll see. It's going to be in the same center. It's going to have the same X center. So if the container, no, what is it? If the snowman is 270, okay, if the snowman is 270, no, the width is 270, then to be half of that, that should be 135. So if I'm thinking 270, 135 would be in the center. And then we'll do, for now, we'll put the center in the Y. So if I also want that to be the center, so it would be 100, right? And then a radius of, I'm going to do 25 for now. I'm going to do a stroke of white. Oh, I don't think SVGs are working. This is really sad. I really like this format. It's kind of sad that I can't use SVGs, but I need to practice SVGs. Should I just open it in another thing? My circle isn't showing up. Yeah, it's not working. Alright then, I guess it's not showing up. I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to open, what should I open? Let me see, IDEs, like CSS battle. Now that I think of it, never mind. I want kind of something that's very similar. Screeds. Checker. No. Never mind. I'll just use Replit, I guess. I don't want to use Replit. Let me code pen. Always code pen. Okay. Let me do a new pen. So let's do day 295. And I'm just gonna copy everything in the HTML. Okay, so this is what it should look like now. Let me see. Alright, oh, I thought it was okay. Okay, see, this is what I meant. Like, I was wondering why I was working over there. It's not working here. The 100%. So, instead of 100%, for the container, I'll do 100 VH. Like that. Should be working. Okay. Alright, so, am I just going crazy, or is the circle just not figuring itself out? Did I not call it? Oh. Circle. My bad. Hold on. SVG. Circle class, circle. So I think it's because they has the same name. So, I don't know how to name this. Circle, circles. And then I'll go over here and do circles. That's great. Am I missing something? If I have circles there. Circle. Did I even spell circle right? No, I'm questioning myself. Snowman. Inside we have an SVG. Inside we have a circle tag. And in a circle we have an SX. We have a center. We have an CY, not S. I keep saying S. CYCX. We have a radius, a stroke. What else do we need? A fill of white, like. I literally don't see it. Is it because it's behind? the thing. This should work. Am I literally missing something? SVG circle. Don't tell me I spelled it wrong. Circle. See, I got all of this. So what's the issue? View box. Oops. I literally have all of this, so I'm confused as to why this is not working. Stroke, I have the stroke, fill, stroke width. That's not gonna do anything. Am I supposed to have it in pixels? I don't think so. Because it's not in pixels. SVG doesn't. Well, what would I know? This does not make sense. Wait, what do I have saved? I feel like I pasted. Oh yeah. If I go to SVG, but I don't have that many things in there. Nah, because this just doesn't make sense. So maybe it's dot, so no, hashtag container, hashtag snowman dot circles. No. Okay, great, that's fine. But if I were to do a normal circle, it would work. So what's the issue? Like, let me get rid of all of this, right? Let's say, oh, no, actually still no. Yeah, I was like, oh, maybe it's because I didn't write the HTML, but that's not it, because all the other HTML is showing up. HTML, body. Yeah, not happening. So if I have, if I have a SVG, right? And inside I have a circle with a class of circles and an ID of, let's say, circle bottom. So the circle in the bottom, which is going to be the snowball at the bottom. And then I go to CSS, right? The link CSS, and I do, okay, well, for circles, I want there to be the center and the X needs to be, what did we say, 135. The center and the Y needs to be, oh no, well, not now, because 100, well, that's if, actually, let me change it a little bit. So the SVG can have a width. I always like doing 600 because numbers are easier this way. And let me give it a border, 5 pixels, black solid. Okay, I must be, oh, it's because it's a dot. Okay. Alright, so that's what I'm doing, right? So instead of 135, if I want it to be the center, I'll do 300, and this one I'll do 300, and then I'll give a radius of, like, let's say 25, and then I'll give a stroke of, for now, actually, let me give this a background of whatever color this is, right? And then give this a stroke of white. And then a fill. What? Don't tell me that I've been doing equal signs this entire time. Oh my god, I was doing equal signs. This is an actual joke. There we go. See, that was a problem. Okay, so I guess I'll finish it over here. So, see, if you just start again, you figure out what the problem is. Okay, so we're going to change the radius to 30. Probably not. Maybe 80? Nope, 50. Maybe. Okay, and we're going to move it very, very much downer. 150. if I give it a stroke of white, then why in the world is it black? Circles. So on the X, right, it's 50. Stroke. Black? That doesn't make sense. Fill. Black. Can I do blue? Okay, see? Okay. But it's supposed to be white. Alright, and then this is supposed to be white. Alright, and then move it a little bit more to the left. So maybe 1/3, 125, 120? 115. 110. Okay. And then I feel like it's the opposite. If I want to bring it down, why does it do that? It's because I have overflow hidden. Or not. Why is it like that? Why is it like that? Isn't that interesting? Because there are other circles. Am I missing something? The snowman itself has a thing. Circles. Why is it like that? If I give it a border, 5 pixels, black, solid. I don't think that works because it's an SVG thing. Yeah. Okay, so let's go back to Replit. I'm CodePen, not Replit. Sorry. Okay. It's because I'm used to doing this in HTML, so let's use the equal signs. So, fill white. Radius 280. Okay. Move it downwards. So if it's 600, maybe I want to do 500 to be at the center. Okay, maybe not. Maybe like 480. Alright, so that's what's gonna be kind of written here for circle bottom. So that's going to be that for that. Is the radius, I think they're different sizes, right? So the radius is also going to be individual to this. Alright, so that's circle bottom. Only thing is that it's kind of, where's the thing? Okay. It's kind of cut off, which I find very interesting. Oh, I know how to fix this. Okay, so I'll do an SVG line. So I'll do a line, and I'll do, in the line, I'll give it a class. Actually, I'm only going to do one, so I'll do class, no ID, a pink line. Okay, and I'll go down here and I'll just target it, and I'll give it a what were the so x1, x2, y1, y2. So I want it to start at, if the center is 300 and the radius of this is 80, then I would do, to get to the left part, I would do 300 minus 80, which is 220. So maybe I'll start at 220, and then I'll end at 380, and then I'll start at the same, because I don't want the center, maybe. I'll try and see if 300, no, because 300 is in the middle. So I'll try and see if like 450 works for now. And then we'll see from there. We'll edit the numbers from there. So let me do semicolon, 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 semicolon. And then, obviously it's not going to show up. We don't have a stroke yet. So I'm going to do a stroke of white. Stroke width of maybe 20 pixels or just 20. And what else am I missing? So stroke white, x1, x2, y1, y2. What am I missing now? Oh, it's probably because it's inside. Hold on. Nope, never mind. Okay, so what now? What did I do now? Can we go into a line, SVG line? What did I miss? Style, stroke, stroke width. I have all of that. Now what did I do wrong? Are they supposed to be in quotations? Question mark? X1, Y1. What happened? I did make a line and I gave it an ID of pink line and I did it inside the SVG, so what's the issue? What if I were to do it over here? If I were to give it a X1, X2, over here it's different, over here it's equal sign, X2 of 380, Y1 of 450, Y2 of 450. Oh my god, I just remembered I have to do a survey for someone. Let me pause this. Alright, you see, so I wonder why, if I do it here, it shows up, but why doesn't it show up over here? I'm very confused. Like, what? What even? What if I had just done line, like, and I were to delete all of this? So, what in the world? Tell me how that makes sense. What about SVG line? Did I write these wrong? This really sucks, actually. Okay, so let me go and put these back in. Put that over here. I'll give it, it's already black. Just give it more of a stroke width of 20 maybe. Whoops. Alright, and then what now? Oh, it's because it already, God, I'm really confused actually. Like, why it takes some parameters and it doesn't take others. Okay, alright, so where were we? So it's kind of like that line, and it's actually this color instead of black, so let me put that there. Right, so only thing is we have to move it up. So Y1 instead of 450, maybe we'll do, if it's a radius of 3, actually I think it's the same, hold on, if the radius is 80, then, and the Y center is at 480, then I'll do 400 maybe? Yeah, kind of like that. But I think it's a little bit more towards the corners, so maybe 420, 410, 415. And so then let's do a stroke width of 25. But then move it, okay, what about 30? 35? Okay, but that's too much. So let's keep it 25 and just move it a little bit more to the top by doing 410. Okay, perfect. So I think that's what we have so far, right? Alright, and then I guess I'll do the same here. So okay, so I'll just copy, where is, okay, it's right here. So I'll take this line and I'll paste it in here, and then it should appear, maybe not, never mind, I'm done using this. So line, Okay, and then what was I gonna do? So then there's an orange curve. I'm gonna skip that. I have no idea how to do that. So then I'll do circle top. So it's another circle. Just copy that. And I'm gonna call this circle top. So for this circle, whoops. Wait, what did I do? Circle top. For the radius, we'll make the radius smaller of like, let's say 50, and then we'll put it up towards like 280. Yeah. All right, and then actually, let's move it. Actually, I want it to be. I wanted to have it covered by the thing. Maybe 450. Nope, that's really bad. Okay, 380. Kind of like that, so maybe 370. Was that kind of what we had here? Yeah. And then I'm gonna go and make another circle. Oops. And these should go after these, so I can go on top. And I'm gonna call them, give them a class of eyes, and I'm gonna do left eye. And then copy this, paste that in there, and do right eye. So for my left eye, for any eyes, I'm just gonna go to my circles and just get that over here. So they're gonna have the same X position, so actually they're gonna have the same Y position, not the same X. So let me switch these out here. So they're gonna be in the center of the top circle. So if the top circle, if we look over here, where's the top circle? Circle top, where is it? If the radius is 50, then I kind of want it to be like maybe, and the center is 370 on the Y, no, on the X. What is it? The center's what? So for circles, it's 300, so maybe like 3, no, wait. Oh my god. Okay, so circle top, the CY is 370, so for the eyes, yeah, I want it to be 370, and then for wait, no, they're supposed to have the same, no, they're not. And yeah, so for left eye, the S on the center at the X should be something like, because the radius is 50, so maybe, and the center on the X is 300, so maybe 245, that's maybe too close. And then, it's not a stroke of white, I want a stroke of black. And I'm missing something, what is it? The radius. Well, the radius of both eyes should probably be 10. Okay. And then let me get the right eye. So this one should probably be 3, if the 300 is 300, so let's do 345? 245. 3, that's too much, 320. And this one should just be like 280. No, I meant, well, actually, yeah, that looks, oh no, yeah, 280. Alright, and then move it more towards the top. So the SY could be like, I don't know, 60, 360. Okay, and then the hat. So for the hat, I think I'm gonna do a rectangle. I'm gonna do a line. I'm gonna do 2 more lines. So for the hat, I'll do it at the top, so it goes top of everything. So I'll do a rect. What did I do? What is this? I've never seen this before. I'll do a rect, and I'll do a white line. Oh, wait. Line. And I'll do another line. And over here, I'll give this an ID of black line. And here, I can't speak. I'm gonna give this an ID of what's the other one, white line. Or I'll give this bottom hat. And then this one, I'll give an ID of, well, we don't really need that because it's the only rectangle. So we'll just do it over here, I guess. So I know it's X. I think it's X and then Y because there's only 1 point. So I'll do X. If I want it to be at the top, I'll do like 1. If that's 200. If the eyes, I'm trying to do math in my head. Okay, so if the eyes are 360. And then the head would be, if the center of the head circle top is 50 and the center on the Y is 370, then it would be 370 plus 50, and that would be the top of the head, which is 420, so that doesn't make sense. It would be minus, so 370 minus 50, which would be 320, so that would be the top of the head, but then that would be the bottom top of the head. So that's where the bottom hat line would go. So actually, let me do that then. So I'll do bottom hat, and so we'll start at. Okay, actually, I said I was gonna do those lines inside here. So it will start at what? What did I say I was gonna do? Okay, so it start at. X1 would start at 3, no, it would be Y1. So X2, Y1, Y2. So Y1 would be, what? Okay, Y1 would be, what, 320, because that's going to start at the Y, right? And then, yes. And then if the center is, again, 3, the center of the top circle is 3, no, it's not. On the x-axis is 300, then, and the radius is 50, then it would just be 250 for the x over here, just start there. And then it would end at, if it would be 300, it would end at 350, question mark. And then on the y, it'll end up in the same place. Maybe not. And then I'll give it a stroke of black. Oh yeah, see, it worked. And then a stroke width of like maybe 5. No, maybe 10. 20. Oh, it's gonna put a semicolon there. Are you kidding me? Stroke with 20. What's so... Oh, I put a colon instead of equal sign. So let me change that to something like 10 again, or 5 maybe. What does it look like? It's very thin. And then the color is actually this color here. So instead of that, we'll do this. And then it has to be on top of, this line. Wait, what did I do? This bottom line has to be on top of the circle top, right? So that means it has to be after, so that could be on top of it. And then the circle bottom should be in the bottom. Oh my god. Okay. And then the rectangle, I'm pretty sure you start with an X. So at that point, I'll start with, it's the top left corner. So it's going to be the same Y, just not the same X. So in the X, if it's like, if we started at what, I can't even tell. We started at 250, so that means it has to be lower than 250. So maybe, bless you. So it'll be like maybe 100. No, I don't know. Maybe, actually, I don't know. I'll just put numbers in. I'm so tired of doing math right now. 150, right? And then we'll do Y. It'll be the same Y, so it could be the same as maybe a little bit just right to the black line. So where did we start at? We started at 320, so maybe 335. Okay, and I'll give it a stroke of whatever color. Whoa, that's not what I meant. Whatever color this is, and a stroke. Actually, it's not a line, so it should have its own fill thing. I'm missing something, aren't I? X, Y, stroke. Why do I keep having to do this? Okay. Width, height, are you kidding? Oh. No way. This is what I need for the other thing, except just a little bit less rectangle-y. Oh my god, so you don't give? I thought you had to give... Nah, because I'm confused now. I'm pretty sure you had to give this rectangle, like... yeah, see, I told you, the x coordinate of the rectangle, I guess we have to give it a width and a height. Oh, that makes sense, because we didn't tell it. Okay, great, yeah. Okay, so width, well, it has to be kind of the middle between 320, I can't see, where am I? Okay, 250, and it ends at 350, so I need that to be kind of the difference, but in the middle, so 350, well, it's 100, so maybe a width of 100, and then a height of, I don't know, man. I'll do 100 and see what that gives me. That's, like, so ugly. So 200. Actually, no, that's actually really ugly. Hold on. 120, but then turn the width down to maybe 80. And then maybe turn the height down to 100. Okay, and then actually move it, because it did start at 150, but that's too much, so 250 I meant. And then just move it all the way to the top, maybe 235. Okay, maybe a little bit more, like 200. Or maybe not, 220. Kind of. And then just move it a little bit more, like 265 to the X, to the right. Okay, 260. Alright, and then maybe it should be a little bit less heighty, so maybe let's do 90. And then the color should be this, so let me change that. Why is the color, it looks black, it shouldn't be black. Did I put the wrong color? Am I going crazy? Well, that's what life is about. Maybe because I have a stroke. I don't need a stroke. And then just move it down in the Y by 230. 230. Okay, that works. And then I need the white line, which is over here. I'm gonna give that an x1 of something. I don't know yet. x2 of something. y1 of something, y2 of something. So I'll do x1 and I'll start at like the center. If it's a width, okay, if it's a width of 80, no, if it starts at 260, then maybe I want to start obviously at 260, and then I'll end at 260 plus 80, which is 340. So that would be for here maybe. And then on the y, if the y is 230 over there, then it should be a little bit lower, like 250, and then it should stay, I think, on the same thing, 250, and then just have a because it's a line, we use a stroke and not a fill, and then just, I think if we put in, oops, oh, that's why equal sign, I keep messing that up. All right, and then, but this line is supposed to actually be white. What's going on? And then stroke width of, let's say, 20. Keep doing that. Let's do 20. And then I'm pretty sure if we just bring that down a little bit. Oh my god, I can't. Okay, 260. Are you joking? Are you literally joking? Okay, excuse my French. Oh, is that fine? Because I can't do this anymore. It's actually more towards the middle, so maybe 280. 280. I just realized that I could have done the arms in day, what was day? The other day, for the first day of SVG, I could have done, I didn't even need paths, I could have just done a line. It's the same thing, but I guess not. And then I learned over here about a new thing where I could do a rectangle, but I could call it kind of like a rounded one. So if I want that to be above the pink line in the middle, so I have to do that after that. So I'm gonna do rect. I'm gonna do rect, and I guess we're gonna do x, y, width, and height, and then I'm also gonna do fill. So my x is going to be, I don't know, rx, radius of s. That's really nice. Okay, so my x is gonna be, if I started at 220, then I kind of want to do like 240, and then if I started at 410, then I want to be kind of like 420, and the width can be maybe 20, the height can be maybe 30, we'll see right now, and our fill can be this color, put that in there, and then the height is actually not 30, that's dumb, 5 or something like that. Maybe not. Let's do 10, and then the width could be something like that. No, I need something to be really big, and then the x can maybe move like 260, so it could be in the middle, and not that widthy, maybe like 80, and then an rx of 5. Oh my god, this is amazing. Oh my god, this is like literally God, because I wouldn't have stumbled upon this if I didn't search it up, and it's exactly what I needed. This is amazing. God is amazing. Okay, so let's do 15. Ew. Okay, and then maybe 90. Okay, and then maybe move it to the top, so like 410. Maybe 405. And then maybe move it to 255 to the left. And then maybe make it smaller or more rounder. How do you say it? 10. Kind of like that, maybe? Kind of. And so because of that, let me just do 400, so it's more to the top. and then I see that the hat covers a little bit. So what I think I'm going to do is, okay, I'm gonna move everything on the hat a little bit downwards. So this rectangle, I don't even know what it is because I didn't comment it. So I shouldn't have given it like whatever anyway. The white line, where's the black line? This is the rectangle, this is the white line, where's the black line? Oh, bottom hat. Okay, let me just close that up. So I'll move this down like 330. Kind of like that. Maybe not that much. Maybe 325. It's kind of the same thing, but whatever. So then let me move the hat, the rectangle, down by maybe 235. Really? 40? Oh, it's shrinking in height. Oh, yeah, no, because it's the top left. Never mind, sorry. I meant the height to 95. 100. Why does it do this? 95. And then maybe 233. Why is it like that? If I do like 105, 104. Oh, it's going behind. That's interesting. So yeah, 95. And so because I want it to be on top of I want it to be on top of the white circle. So it has to be on top of top circle top. Where is it? Over here. It has to be after that. And the white line also has to be after the rectangle, so it can be on top of it. There we go. I think we did it. Did we do it? I think we did. Actually, the orange line should be a little bit downer. Is that a word? Is downer a word? I don't know. Okay, so let me do this. I'm gonna comment it out to be orange line. Because you could call it a bow tie of some sorts. So let's do 410 to be a little bit more in the middle. Whoa. Not that ugly. 405. Okay, maybe not. 403. Okay, perfect. See? I just don't like using weird numbers like 403. Anyway, I think we did it. We just look at that. Amazing. Looks fairly similar. If I could just delete everything. If I were and then I'll just take this and I'll put in style, add those styles there. Really? Oh, it's not a see how that is so ugly? Literally. Okay, so instead of 100 VH, where are we for the SVG? Where is it? I gave it a height of a certain thing. Oh, it should have been 100%. Oh, well then everything is gonna be off because I only... This sucks. Okay, well, it's still... Everything is still there, so... Yeah, this doesn't matter. Anyway, let me make these things a little bit prettier by going to... selecting the body and giving this a display of flex so I could center the SVG on the screen. Okay, and then save that and then open it in debug mode to kind of see it. Okay, first of all, ew, why is it... I literally said align items center. Notice icon and center, align item center. So why are you all the way at the top? It's probably because you have margin 0, padding 0. That's, there we go. See, that's an issue. Because if I give the body a border, 1 pixel black, solid, and I look at that, yeah, that's what we don't want. So there needs to be like a margin here of maybe like 50 pixels. There we go. Yeah, okay, we love that. Anyway, let me just remove that border, save that, and I think we are good. Great. Anyway, that's it for today. Bye.